It's official.
You can now buy, keep, and grow marijuana within state borders.
Minnesota is now the 23rd state to legalize recreational marijuana.
State licensing is lagging behind, though, so most stores are having to wait to put weed on the shelves. But there are some places where state law does not apply.
Red Lake Nation governs itself and was ready to go green right away. Our Caroline Cummings is there.
Here on the Red Lake Reservation, you'll find the first retail sales of recreational marijuana in Minnesota, and it will be one of the only places you can buy for at least a year. Now, earlier this morning, lines were forming hours before it opened its doors, and minutes before that happened, I counted more than 100 people waiting to make those first purchases. Now, Native Care used to be a grocery store, the site of a grocery store, but then it was transformed into this dispensary for medical patients, which the reservation first started serving a few years ago. Now it's opened its doors to anyone 21 and older, whether you're a tribal member or not, to come in and purchase cannabis flower or gummies for recreational use. We met people from all over. Actually, the first man in line drove 3 hours across the border from North Dakota to be here. Some plan on being regular customers and making the trek sometimes for hours, and others just wanted to be here to mark the occasion of August 1st, the first day recreational marijuana is legal in Minnesota.
It's going to be bragging rights to be the first one to purchase the legal weed in Minnesota. But
you know, it's really nice that this is going to help us as a tribe.
Because the Red Lake Nation is sovereign, it does not have to wait for the state regulatory agency to get up and running in order to begin these retail sales. That's not the same case for a business in the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul that wants to open a dispensary. They'll have to wait for the State Office of Cannabis Management. Now, state officials anticipate that those retail sales elsewhere in Minnesota won't happen until early 2025. But for now, Minnesotans can have up to 2 pounds of marijuana in their home and have home growing operations of up to 8 plants in their home if they choose to do so. In Red Lake, Caroline Cummings, WCCO News.
And we know not everyone is a fan of this change.
Or at the very least, they're wanting users to be cautious, especially young adults.
We know from national studies that the risk of developing addiction and problems to cannabis is related to how early a person initiates smoking it. And so the later in life someone can wait, the better. And so Minnesota.
Dr. Gavin Bart is the director of addiction medicine at Hennepin Healthcare. He says the 21 and up age limit is appropriate, especially since a teenager's brain is continuing to grow. Drugs like marijuana can impair their ability to measure risks and make wise decisions.
We know there are still a lot of questions out there about what this new law means, and we're answering your top questions and providing more context tonight on a WCCO special, Going Green. You can watch that tonight at 7 on CBS News Minnesota.